channel, Fancy Vlogs by Grace. So today we're making butter noodles from scratch. And today I'm here with my beautiful mommy.
And what flour are we going to start with?
We're going to start with
semolina
flour.
Okay, 2 cups. Neva, stop. And this is what happens when you have kids in the house.
Yeah. But it's good. We're good. 2 cups right in the center. No mixing bowl.
I'm going to make a volcano. No, literally you need to make room.
Oh, man. Do you want me to poke a hole?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going down
A
to
big
the
hole.
ice.
Yeah, come on in. You're the expert.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're making a giant hole. Next, you need a pinch of salt, which really means like a super tiny little teaspoon.
And then about 2 teaspoons of olive oil.
Yes.
We like to do it by eye.
Yeah.
Over here, Quirky.
This is a family channel.
We pre-washed our hands before we started.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Okay.
3 eggs.
Might need 4. I
Yeah.
didn't use the full amount.
Okay. We're gonna set it right there. Go.
Make sure not to get any shells or you'll have crunchy noodles.
Yeah, which is not yummy.
Okay.
Then just throw it away, pop it in the trash can. And rewash your hands.
Go ahead and put it in the trash can. And you want to make kind of like scrambled eggs in the center of the noodles. You want to make sure that you get those eggs whisked, but you're going to do it with your fingers. And yes, it will go all over your counter, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Here.
It's fun. I mean, who's ever heard of having fun and being
No,
clean?
Quirky.
You know?
And then you might need water,
Just
just a possibility. So make sure that you either have water next to you that you can pour in there or have somebody to help you.
Like this one.
And this is how it's supposed to turn out, but we'll get to that.
That's using regular flour because it was for a classroom and kids flour and parents throwing stuff away. I didn't really want to waste a lot of money because zero flour and the semolina flour are really expensive. It's like $5 for that little bag.
Yeah. So just an FYI, this type of noodle will cost you some dough.
Will you do just about 2 teaspoons of water in that for me and put it right here? Not that much. No, you can put it in there. That's fine. I just need a little bit to make it wet.
That's good?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Not a lot of water or it will just go everywhere.
You have to be precise, like when you're doing makeup or special effects makeup or doing slime.
So it kind of feels like a gritty Play-Doh. And you're just going to try, the best way I can describe it, is to make a Play-Doh ball.
I mean, it is technically dough, so you can
everybody loves playing with Play-Doh. This is your chance to play around in your food.
That's like one of the only exceptions to be able to play with your food is by baking and cooking.
I need soap.
All right, so she's gonna learn how to cut videos because once you're done, it has to sit.
Did you know actually I got to learn how to cut videos at school because of my teacher? Whoop whoop.
Which teacher? Give him a shout out.
Mr. Plummer! And Miss Eubanks!
No, not right now, Quirky. You can help us when it's time to roll it out. So once you have it into a ball, you literally just want to sit it on your counter for half an hour. That way it can get formed and soft. And it should look like this kind of consistency where it just honestly looks like Play-Doh.
Yeah, so
We'll be back in
30 minutes.
30 minutes, but to you it'll be like
10
a second.
no. Now we're going.
No, you need to flip the dough. It needs to be super thin, guys. Okay. Super thin.
All right. Did you hear that? It needs to be super thin. Okay. So we're just gonna get in there.
No, don't push it. Don't
Roll
push
it out.
Unless you want really thick noodles, then I mean you could always do it that way.
True. But then you'd have to make like an extra batch of dough. But it's nice. This is when you say, let's festival it.
Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. And if you want your kids to do it, okay, I'm good. Just a plastic knife. Let it sit right there, okay?
But I feel like you do it on
let's
the
go sit
all.
down. Come on, Betty.
And you
Don't
want to
take
do
off
it,
your shirt. Let's go sit
then
down.
you
Just
just use
see
your
your muscles.
knife and just. So we'll show you what the butter knife has. A plastic knife and a normal Yippers. See, it's nice,
Please don't do
like,
that.
thin. It looks like almost pizza dough. So that's kind of how you want it to be, though. Is you want it to be like pizza dough. So
As thin as you can possibly get, especially if you're doing it by hand.
No, get that.
but like if you like have like a noodle machine, like a fondant and noodle thinner, whatever it's called, and you just slip it through there, it will thin it out perfectly. So, but we like to do it by hand, that stuff. So, yuppers.
Archie, go ahead. No, we're gonna use plastic knives just for safety of little people.
Little people's fingers.
You can get a plastic knife too and make her strips a little thinner before you go over them. Or a metal. And then when you're done, you're only going to boil it for about 90 seconds is how long it takes for the noodles to be finished.
Yep.
I think I need help
So,
here.
we're going to speed this process of cutting up, and yeah, delicious looking boiling noodles. Well, they're not quite boiling yet, but they're gonna start boiling, and we're gonna throw them in a quick sec. This is what it looks like, and then all right, see, we have them all in there. Delicious. Yummers. But yeah. So we're just letting the noodles boil right now. Like I said, 20 seconds. I mean,
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Flavorful.
So that the water boils faster.
Also, so that the water boils faster. Yippers. So who knows? Maybe even sometime we'll go to the mall. I don't know. I can't predict anything. Well, I mean, I guess I can, but. But yeah, so like sometimes maybe like on Saturday, like once a month on a Saturday, maybe we'll go to the mall. You know, walk around, look at some stores. I don't know. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. Alright. So my favorite dishes to cook are, I love making noodles and macaroons for sure. That's my favorite treat of all. We make birthday cakes, and yeah. My favorite though, on this channel, you're gonna see a lot of makeup looks revolving either red lipstick or Riverdale. I'm gonna just tell you that ahead. So yeah. Because I'm a huge Riverdale fan. My favorite characters are Veronica and Cheryl. I think they're awesome. So it's awesome. And yeah, we're gonna definitely the most amount of stuff. If you're gonna follow these makeup tutorials, make sure you have red lipstick because that's all I wear is red lipstick and reds. So, yepers. And yeah, we're just gonna have a lot of family vlogs and makeup and all that stuff. So yeah. So my first makeup video will be coming out next Monday, and this will probably be posted this Friday. So, I mean, I guess you could say today. We're just a very kind, loving family.
You're joking me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
If you have a little sister, you know how it goes.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah. Sometimes you can fight, but no matter what, you're always there for each other. Yep. No, we did not.
You'll need to delete all of the you knows.
I mean, this is my first video, so there's probably going to be a lot of editing going into it. So, yippers.
When you like absolutely need something.
Like on a rare occasion, we don't really like to eat out. We don't really like to eat out. Dude, it's gonna be edited out. To, like, prep and cook meals. So
Dang it, now I have to redo it.
I'm gonna show you what it looks like now that it's nice and
I have to
done.
reset it up to make sure
See?
that it's good.
It's yummy and yeah. There you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And I hope you all enjoy your weekend, weekday, whatever it is when you watch this video. And yeah, love y'all so much. Bye. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have 21 minutes left on your 30-minute timer.
25 minutes. we are back.
Come on, G.
Alrighty, so we are back. We got our dough nice and rolled out. But we haven't gotten it all rolled out. But it's all dry and it's a really good like doughy
No. If
like
it falls on the floor, you put it in the
Play-Doh
trash.
consistency, which
It
is
fell on the floor. Put it in the trash. Geneva, trash can right here. Please don't.
alright guys. So,
Anything that's in your hand needs to go in the trash.
alright guys, so we're back. We have our dough. It's set out for 30 minutes and it's a nice Play-Doh consistency. So yeah. Next, we are going to roll it out. You ready?
Go ahead.
Take some flour.
Here.
I'm gonna take some flour, pour it on,
And
and let's roll it out.
I'm Geneva.
Ol is my nickname.
Not Oli. Oli Grace. Shh. Oli Sign. Oli
I'm gonna have to edit that.
Hey,
Better.
stop, please. All right.
Alright. Now we're going. Now
No,
that
you
we've
need to
rolled-
flip the dough. It needs to be super thin, guys.
Okay.
Super thin.
Alright. Did you hear that? It needs to be super thin. Okay. So we're just gonna really get in there, roll it out.
Unless you want really thick noodles, then I mean you could always do it that way.
True.
But
But then you'd have to make like an extra batch of dough. So it's nice.
and clean.
Yep.
Ah! Just over my hand.
So yeah.
then if you want your kids to do it, I normally have them use just a plastic knife to cut them.
Yep. But if like you are like an adult, and you want to do it, then you just can use like a normal knife and just.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll show you with a butter knife. I mean a plastic knife and a normal knife. So. Yippers. See, it's nice,
Please
like
don't do that with your
thin.
hands.
It looks like almost pizza dough. So that's kind of how you want it to be, though. Is you want it to be like pizza dough. So
Now,
As thin as you can possibly get, especially if you're doing it by hand.
now I'm gonna cut
Yeah.
that.
but like if you like have like a noodle machine, like a fondant and noodle thinner, whatever it's called, and you just slip it through there, it will thin it out perfectly. So, but we like to do it by hand and that stuff. So, yippers.
Archie, go ahead.
Cut it up. I'm cutting it up.
No, we're gonna use plastic knives just for safety of little people.
Little people's fingers.
You can get a plastic knife too and make her strips a little thinner when you go over them.
This little cutting.
Where's a plastic knife?
Or a metal.
I'll do that.
That's real nice over there. Wait.
And then when you're done, you're only gonna boil it for about 90 seconds. Is how long it takes for the noodles to be finished.
Yep.
I think I need help
So-
here.
We're going to speed this process of cutting up, and yeah.
Ah!
Here we go. So let's get to.
Oh!
So don't throw knives.
Yes,
Not
that's
nice.
dangerous. So let's get to speeding it up. Do you want me to just get the water boiled?
What cookie are you watching?
Alright, peoples. So we're gonna go boil. The hard boiler's back there. So,
There we go.
there we go. We're cutting the noodles up. They're perfect. We're doing a good job.
And with my mom, there's my mom.
My name is Grace.
Grace. And where's mom?
Your G. Just G.
G. My sister changed her name.
No, I didn't. But yeah, we're speeding up.
Wait, stop. Don't cut my dough. Cut your dough.
Okay. We're gonna bring you towards the nice boiling water. I'm gonna push you towards it. So, let's see here.
We need some light in the kitchen.
We're gonna show you in
Ooh.
one quick little second. Come on, guys. We are going to see the delicious looking boiling noodles. Well, they're not quite boiling yet, but they're gonna start boiling, and we're gonna throw them in a quick sec. Alright, so as you can see, we got this boiling up on the stove on dull. We have it on dull. Dual. See? Dual. And yeah, so we're just gonna bend it down a little so that you can really see them in there. Throw them in there. And they're gonna be pretty thin noodles. So yes, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Woofy. Okay. So I will make sure to show you all while I'm putting them in there. We're gonna time lapse them. So yes. But yeah. So the noodles are pretty easy to make, as you can see. But if you want to learn how to make tiramisu, make sure to join in next week, next Friday. And if you want like a more makeup related video, we will be doing makeup Mondays. So yeah, we're gonna be doing our makeup on Monday. So yeah, let's get back to the recipe. So as you guys can see, the noodles are pretty thin. I'm gonna get a noodle first. Okay. So as you guys can see, they're pretty thin noodles, right? They're not super thick. They're
About the thickness of linguine.
huh?
They're about the thickness of linguine.
They're about the thickness of linguine. So this is what it looks like, and then all right. See, we have them all in there. Delicious. Yummers. But yeah.